Hi YouTube, this is JTrain997, back with another figure review, this time the requested Marvel Select Thor. I've had several requests to review this guy, but my local comic shop sold out of him before I grabbed him. But I got him off eBay, and I'm very looking forward to this review. There's only been one Marvel Select Thor before this, and he was Ultimate Thor. He's very expensive, I don't have him. This guy looks cool. I don't know, the head sculpt's kind of getting me. Looks a little, I don't know. Like maybe if you look at it from the right angle, it doesn't look like the neck connects very well, but the way I'll have it posed, I don't think that'll be an issue. The hammer looks pretty old from the inside of the box, which is a good thing. And the base looks nice. Looks like one of the castle towers in Asgard. The side of the box from number 3, where he was fighting Iron Man on the cover. There he is, and you can see there, the problem I was talking about with the neck, you can see kind of straight through there. But oh well, I don't think it'll be an issue. Cap and Hulk. And there's the cover of issue 6. And his little origin bit that says, after Ragnarok, Donald Blake just kind of summoned Thor back to life, and Thor in turn brought Asgard and the gods back. So this is a really cool figure, really hard to get. So let's open this bad boy up. And here he is out of the box. He stands easy enough. I already have his base connected to the wall. The base on the left side here was a lot tougher to get it to stand the wall. Like the slot for the peg wasn't quite as thin as the other, so it jostled around a lot more. But it's up there pretty good now. I use push pins for mine. Okay, now on to Thor. His cape is, well, it's loose, but it's definitely on there, and it's a harder plastic, unlike Doom's cape, which was a very soft plastic. They had a specific idea in mind for what they wanted this thing to look like, and they got it done. Okay. As far as articulation goes, his legs move, and he's supposed to bend at the knee, which he doesn't really do well. His feet are a little too loose. Like you can see now, he keeps leaning forward, but they're nowhere near as bad as the Captain America ankle joints. He does, however, have a problem connecting to the base with the left foot on him, right foot to the camera. On this one, however, he's fine, but he sits more off to the edge, like he's looking over that way, which is kind of irritating. I'll put him up on the base in a second. The hammer's loose. It's also pulled out of his hand. You know, it'll stay in his hand, but it's way too loose for me. And you can see there, kind of towards the end, how it's misshapen. There's no inscription. There's the top. Yeah, so, and it's pretty small compared to Thor, which I thought the hammer would be a little bit bigger. His arm articulation pretty much goes fine as far as bending at the elbows. As far as this arm goes up and down fine. You just have to put a little pressure on it. This arm, I'm afraid it won't go down to his side, and I'm afraid to put any more pressure on it because it seems like it'll break. Same deal with his fist. It'll rotate, but the more I rotate, the looser and looser it gets, and I feel like I'm going to just make it come off at any second. This one seems alright as far as wrist rotation. His torso, there's I think there's side-to-side movement. Nope, no side-to-side movement. It's very nicely detailed, though. His neck barely moves. It does move from side to side. The ears are soft plastic. So overall, after all the trouble I had to go through just to nab this guy, I'm kind of disappointed. Stick him up on the wall real quick. Because, I mean, I found mine on eBay, and it cost me $23 with shipping. You will not find one cheaper than that anywhere. These things usually go for around $30 with shipping. And there he is, up on the wall, above all the other figures. Pretty cool. As you can see, the base kind of tilted down a little bit. Son of a... Yeah, well, it tore the push pins out of the wall, so that's another plus for this figure. And as always, whenever something falls, black mana's there. So a lot of people have requested this guy because they don't seem to be stocking him that well, but I'm definitely not happy with him. I mean, I've always wanted the Marvel Select Ultimate Thor, but if he's anything like this guy, I want to pass on him. So I'm going to go 6 out of 10. He's very nicely detailed, and I'm assuming if you can get him to stay on the wall, he'll look cool. Which I'm going to try to put him there, but if it's any more trouble... I mean, it took out 5 figures and knocked the Ion Blaster out of place. And knocked the Von Doom logo off. I'm not going to keep him there, I'll just pose him down here with the rest of the guys. So the wall attachment doesn't work well, the figure doesn't pose well, he doesn't have that much articulation, the hammer's not a very good accessory. 6 out of 10 is being really gracious for this guy, especially with between $25 and $30 price tag for grabbing him off eBay if you can't find him at a comic shop. There's nothing I can really do to recommend this guy unless you're a die-hard Thor fan. And I just don't like him. Well, I mean, I like the character, but this figure's just leaving a bad taste in my mouth. So this is JTrain997, 6 out of 10. I don't recommend this guy.